Hey guys, Clarice here, and I'm looking forward to continuing with the Hunger Games series with you guys today. We are watching Catching Fire. Now, unlike my first reaction to the Hunger Games, I was not able to revisit Catching Fire, the book. So I'm coming back into this just watching the movie for what the movie is. Now, back when these movies were coming out, Catching Fire was my personal favorite of the three. However, I never got around to seeing Mockingjay Part 2. It came out shortly when I started college, and so I just didn't have the time or money to go see a movie. So with that, we're going to be continuing with Catching Fire. I'm really looking forward to it because it has the introduction of some of my favorite characters in the entire series. One of them particularly is Finnick. He is by far one of my favorite characters. I love the development that we get on Katniss and Peeta's relationship, as well as the evolution and the further deep dive into the world of Panem that comes from Catching Fire, as well as the world of the Hunger Games and the Victors. It's one of my favorite plot points that we get in from this movie, so I'm looking forward to just experiencing it again, just like I did with the Hunger Games, and seeing what I catch this time around. So if you guys are interested, please let me know if you want me to continue in with the series. Catching Fire right now is already available out on Patreon, and for you patrons, you'll be seeing Mockingjay very soon. Please let me know if you guys want me to continue on with the series. As I mentioned, I never got around to actually seeing Mockingjay Part 2. I read the book but did not see the movies. So if you guys on YouTube want me to continue the series, please like, comment, share down below so that I can continue that and release that for you guys over here on YouTube. And with all of that, let's just get into it. There is more makeup on her face now.
Oh, whoa. Easy.
Even though she's cold. Oof. I forgot that she saw that. It's interesting. It's interesting this time around, and I don't know if maybe it was because my mind was focused on something different elsewhere. Maybe it was distracted by her hair. But I can see a bit more of the acting in this. But I had the same thing. I had the same experience with the first movie, that it took me just a few scenes to then adjust to Jennifer Lawrence's Katniss. So maybe that's it. But I feel like I can tell so much of just the breath. Breath is playing a big role in showing that panic. Breath is one of those techniques for actors that sometimes can be underestimated, but it makes the world of a difference, especially in film and television when you have close-ups and when you really can't afford to be doing like a bunch of wacky and like faces and all that, because that's way too much for camera. So breath and breathing and just allowing the camera and the audience to just see you be in those states is really powerful. What I mean by that is how just simply with breath you can give your audience a sense of like I can just looking around and then just letting my breath allow me to be panicked and just like immediately it just puts you in such a state where the body will do so much work once the breath communicates it. And also it can be the reverse in the like you're back to serene and calm. And that's something that can really be utilized very well for camera. And she is doing that here to express that panic.
Sorry. It's only a few weeks. I'll be back before the snow melts.
Yeah, a lot can happen in a few weeks.
Yeah, it's like the fact that I'm just your friend.
Are we gonna do this again? I did what I had to do to survive. If I didn't, I'd be dead.
Yeah, now he's kind of like, well, there's another guy in the mix, and I've known you for longer, and like, I love you, so.
I had to do that.
Yeah, of course he did. I don't want it to seem like I'm a Gale hater. I am not. I enjoy the character of Gale for what he is until we get to Mockingjay, and then, if you know, you know. But I really do appreciate some of the. Honestly, I'm interested in being reminded of it because, like I said, I didn't revisit the books, so I can't remember fully how Gale is in the books. So let me just let the movie show me who Gale is and see how he's played and see what I think of Gale now. But I'm not a Gale hater. I just think a lot of his options are selfish. a lot of his choices are selfish.
At least once.
So interesting how in sequels oftentimes they tend to give protagonists more hair, like do more with their hair and makeup than the initial. And that's what I'm seeing right now is just how much more makeup she has. It's not that she's wearing a ton, it's just I notice it. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mitch. Wake up. It's tour day.
You two have a lot of warming up to do before showtime.
Which is in an hour, so take a bath, hey, Mitch.
I just did.
Doing a good job at setting up the distance between all of them.
Walk. I was just out.
We have visitors.
Miss Everdeen, this way, please.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was ready for. Let's go. Bring in snow. Yes! Fucking presence! This man, Donald Sutherland, has fucking presence. That shot alone commands everything. Ah!
Such bravery.
God, it's so good.
Did your mother make these?
Peter.
Oh, he's a lovely boy.
God, I don't want to like keep pausing, but it's because it's so good, and also YouTube copyright. I need to pause it at some point. Is just seeing a fucking master at work. It's because of Pride and Prejudice. I'll be honest. Pride and Prejudice made me just re-fall in love with how good of an actor Donald Sutherland is. He just kills in scenes with a feisty woman, like a feisty, spirited young woman sitting down. Like he kills those scenes because it's just, he brings so much complexity to a scene like this. It's just how easily he can go from terrifying to absolutely threatening to then just like, oh, I'm gonna put you at ease. And it's like, oh, did your mom make these? And it's like, Peter, well, he's a lovely boy, isn't he? Like just the manipulation, the tact, the everything about how Snow functions, how he's maniacal and always just thinking a step ahead, but also so cunningly well at reading people. It's just so good. It's so well embodied by Donald Sutherland, and I love it. I love it. I just love it, man. Just good villains. I love a good villain. I love a good, well-played villain.
But above all, you need to be madly prepared to end it all in love. You think you can manage that?
I'll convince them.
Convince me.
Because she didn't convince him.
For you, Miss Everdeen.
Because he knows he can read. Real recognize real.
Oh, there she is.
My greatest triumph.
Ready to work?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Gosh. Literally, just imagine being as awesome as just having Lenny Kravitz be like your checkup surrogate dad. Like, it sounds so cool. I know he's a character, but it's still Lenny freaking Kravitz, man. He's such a cool dude.
You're excited. You're in love. Big smiles for the camera in 3, 2.
Uh-huh. She's doing a great job. She is doing a great job at genuinely showing Katniss's contempt.
The baker's boy.
Oh?
Oh, double in paradise. I hope they're all right. How's it going?
We're good.
That's it? That's all we get?
Yeah, we're good.
So taciturn all of a sudden. Peter, give me some details.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Katniss Everdeen and Peter the Law.
Yeah, you gotta get used to him again.
Everybody in motion, we are out of here in 10.
Nice acting.
Yeah.
Almost thought that kiss was real.
Oh. Oh. Is the thing that I gotta take back in with the books that the film, the end of the first film doesn't do as much of, and it's just that at the end of the Hunger Games is when Peeta, along with Katniss, but Peeta particularly realizes that it was all an act, when he truly wanted to believe that the things in the cave and the love was real. And Katniss did not realize that Peeta was utilizing the same kind of tact that she was. Yes, he was doing what it took to survive, but it was coming from a place of genuine love and care for Katniss, where she kind of saw it as like, oh, well, he's doing what I'm doing. We're doing what it takes to survive. And he's like, but I actually like you. Like, those things were real to me. And so now you see that contempt, or at least indifference. I think from just that acceptance of how the situation is, and you can feel that. You can feel that from Peeta, and it's coming out in his spite and those little slight comments. And I like that because, again, the movie didn't really, at the end of the Hunger Games, give us that realization. So I like that they make up for that in these first scenes and Josh Hutcherson is doing just such a great job. He's doing such a great job at being like, I realize my role, you don't actually like me, and you played with my feelings and emotions. I understand the circumstance, and this is what we're in, and I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's very cold. And that's what I like, is it gives throughout this story, throughout Catching Fire, we're going to give more of that development to Peeta, because it's almost like a disillusioned, at least that I interpreted for his character, and seeing that unravel, but then also become stronger when they get into the new games, and Katniss's feelings actually begin to solidify as genuine care and emotion for this man. And I'm looking forward to seeing it, because Josh Hutcherson's doing a really good job. He's doing a really good job at conveying that.
I'm really not in the mood for a lecture. I'll apologize to Effie later.
Here, Haymitch. You don't have to apologize to anybody, including me.
See, Peeta, wholesome. Love this man. What I just realized is I wouldn't be surprised if, again, sequels have a tendency to make their heroines and main protagonist from hair and makeup. They tend to intensify their look in sequels for a multitude of reasons. But something I just thought of as a thought, don't know if anyone would know anything about it in the comments, let me know, but it makes sense from a story standpoint, to not just give Katniss a bit more makeup, but I am thinking about how much as a makeup artist, am noticing her makeup. And I think that is an element to the story where now Katniss will forever, moving forward, be in the public eye. And there's this sense of she has to be somewhat put together, and that could be shown through her hair and makeup, where as much as she wants to be the girl from District 13 in the first films that had minimal makeup, and by that I mean basically was barefaced, but from movie standards had some makeup on. Now the eyes are intensified, there is lipstick on her. It kind of is giving this essence of she is not fully herself. She is having to paint on a mask, or have others paint on a mask for her, to be this Katniss that she needs to be for the Capitol. And I like that. It's a good element that's just shown through how hair and makeup can influence it, because for me, as I'm seeing her, she does not look like Katniss. She looks like Katniss, but influenced in by the Capitol and growing, and also growing into more maturity and all of that. And I like that this is how it's looking. I like that the hair and makeup is doing that for me, just as a thing that I'm noticing. So yeah.
But I can't go on acting for the cameras and then just ignoring each other in real life.
Yep.
So if you can stop looking at me like I'm wounded.
Yep.
Then I can quit acting like it.
Nice. See, homie, like, it's just all the things as to why, like, I'm like, I don't get how people diss Peeta. I'm like, this man, fucking honorable ass stand-up guy.
Maybe we have a shot at being friends.
Like, dude.
I'm very good at friends. Did you see that?
Oh. Is it because they're in 11?
This is not
Yeah.
very festive.
It's because they're in 11.
The mayor will make some introductory remarks.
I gotta say, I didn't realize it younger. Maybe I did, and it's just been years. And I am sorry that I cannot remember if this was part of the books. If it is, Susan Collins, genius again. But the decision to make, from the film standpoint, District 11 a cotton rearing district and a like more agricultural district, and within 11 to cast a majority of minority people. I see what they're doing there. I like it.
It's customary, of course,
Nice.
to give a brief eulogy to the district's fallen tributes.
But our lives aren't just measured in years. They're measured in the lives of people we touch around us. We know that without Rue and without Thresh, we wouldn't be standing here today. So in recognition of that, we'd like to donate 1 month of our winnings to the families of the tributes every year for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
But that's, again, wholesome, but also marketable. That's marketable. That can help them. And then it's gonna go so south.
I did know Rue. She wasn't just my ally, she was my friend. And I couldn't save her. I'm sorry. Just help me get through this trip. Please just help us get through this.
This trip doesn't end when you get back home.
No.
You never get off this.
Yes, and that is why this man is a goddamn alcoholic, because you never get off this train. This world of Panem is cruel and messed up, and gosh, it's such great storytelling about just a destroyed and flawed system and just not being able to get out of it. And I love that Catching Fire begins to essentially ignite that desire to fight, to change things. I love that it does that. And gosh, that's I like that the cam is more steady. The Hunger Games, I didn't realize how much shaky cam was there, so I appreciate that the camera is more steady. But in those scenes, just the music, the feel, so good, so heartbreaking. Trauma on trauma on trauma.
Our two lethal lovers, my favorite expression, from District 12, have
Disgusting.
surprised us.
But I can't hate Stanley Tucci as Caesar. I can't.
A fairy tale ending. But
I
just
love
start
that
all
Caesar's just there. Like, what? How is this real?
Tonight, the tour that began.
Eyes bright, chins,
Chins
up,
up,
smiles
smiles
on. I'm talking to you, Katniss Library. Oh, mahogany.
Oh, mahogany!
Not yet.
So, are you having fun?
Philip
I'm the head game maker. Fun is my job.
Seymour Hoffman is the man. Gone too soon. Acting tour de force.
The presidential welcome. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Katniss,
I love all of that. It's so
I'm not sure what else we can do.
It's so nice and subtle to jab at his actual intentions, at Plutarch's intentions. Man, come on! He may be the worst, but man's got style. Girl, you's not a good actor in the movie. You did not convince him, girl. Damn. Damn.
I'm Haymitch. You recognize her?
Katniss Everdeen.
Darling of the capital.
Panem, sweetheart.
You sure Snow wants 3 dead victors here? Because that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, that's literally what you're looking at.
That you marked up her face on the eve of the big wedding.
Yes. Use that privilege. Use Victor privilege. Stay alive. Gosh. The physical effects work is so good.
Not entirely peaceful.
I was gonna say, it's just, again, more things to, it's just testament to Suzanne Collins' writing. I'm like, the sheer irony of the fact that the military personnel that brutally treat these districts are called the peacekeepers. Ah. I love Haymitch. Yeah. I also love, again, in Catching Fire, with this movie, they give more for Prim. We give Prim's sense of, like, nursing and help and aid, and how assured she is. You know, she can work to handle herself. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh, the friend zone.
I'm not going anywhere.
The world of mixed signals. And also circumstance. In another life, she would have been with Gale. Not in this one.
Our entire species has to be eliminated.
Our species, sir.
The other victors, because of her. They all think they're invincible.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the fucking awful blame and responsibility of being like, because of this one person, the rest of your kind is fucked. Like, in this terrible, unfair, cruel world, you found some semblance of a privilege that didn't give you a perfect life at all, nothing but trauma, but at least you were alive. And now that is fully thrown out the door. And now you are also a threat because of another bitch. Shoot. If only, obviously, so many of the people within this world, and particularly the victors, are very much up for the revolution. But if they just were by just fine with the life that they were living, I'd be pissed. But it's all warranted. It is all warranted because clearly the change is coming. The revolution is coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 75th year of the Hunger Games. The male and female tributes are to be reaped from the existing pool of victors.
Fucking goosebumps. For so long until you know Plutarch's like whole end game strategy, he's such a
There she is.
Oh, he has every right to be pissed right now. Like, if that man is drunk off his rocker, don't even blame him.
It means we have to save him.
Could live 100 lifetimes and never deserve that boy.
Facts. Fucking facts.
Nobody decent ever wins. Peter has to survive.
Yeah. Because you know he's too
We
good.
have to do whatever it takes to save him.
He deserves it.
If they call his name, I'll volunteer in his place.
Hey, Mitch, thank you.
If they call my name and Peter volunteers, there's nothing I can
Yeah.
do.
We should call him, you said.
You think? Every time you two motherfuckers talk about this, you never make this decision. You just fucking kiss and then you leave and you never make the damn decision. Should have done it 3 times ago when you first suggested it, but you didn't, and now we in this situation. But it's fine. It led to a multi-million-dollar franchise. Collarbone, though. She's giving collarbone.
The female tribute from District 12, Katniss Everdeen. Wonderful.
I love how Elizabeth Banks is playing this scene. And again, the costume I feel like just does so much, because as much as they're these monarch butterflies, it's still this dark color, and you can tell she's dressed in yellow, which is supposed to be bright and happy and joyous. And Effie has been this symbol of constantly keeping up the joy, keeping up appearances. And now in this, you see the struggle, you see the person behind this facade that she's carried and how difficult this is. And I love how much you can see her struggling to keep up the facade. It's beautifully heartbreaking, and I love that so much attention and detail went into all of these characters again. And credit to Elizabeth Banks and everyone else.
The male tribute from District 12, Hamish Abernathy.
I volunteer as tribute.
Very well. The tributes
Fucking
from District
heart
12,
of gold, Peter!
Katniss Everdeen and Peter Malark.
It's because he has such a good heart. Yeah, she said fuck it.
Oh no. But.
I mean, at that point, she's like, I'm already fucking dead. Like, might as well do.
Show them we are a team. And they can't just. Thank you.
See? I love it.
Now.
Like, you can just see, like, this is what she can do. Like, it's not a revolution, but it's like, she's a person. Effie's a person, and she's seeing the cruelty. She was fed the same lie everyone in the Capitol was fed. And now she's like, they can't just do this. I love it. I'm reminded so much why I love Catching Fire.
Being at a disadvantage. Most of these people have been friends for years.
That just puts us higher on their kill list.
Do it your own way.
But they know Haymitch. Maybe Haymitch has been their friend for years. You don't know. Maybe they trust Haymitch. Maybe we all trust the struggling alcoholic because he's got enough insight and smarts to know that this shit is fucked up. Katniss. I get it. I'm passionate.
You know these people. You go it alone, their first move is gonna be to hunt you down.
Exactly.
Both of you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You gotta make friends.
He won his games.
My boy! It's my boy!
Extremely humble. Mags was his mentor and basically raised him.
A guy like that has to know she's not gonna make it. I bet when it really comes down to it, he won't protect her.
Well, Katniss, I just hope when she goes quickly. She's
Yeah.
actually a wonderful lady.
I love that there's so much. I love that they give that because it's true. Like, these are all people in the same situation that Katniss or Peeta were put in. And you don't know this. The sad thing is, like, you don't know the lives they had to live. That's part of one of the reasons that Finnick is one of my favorite characters, because throughout Mockingjay and in Catching Fire, you learn more about the life he had to live after the games, and you'd think the games was the worst part until you realize his life got worse. And it's just like, I love that Haymitch is like, because, you know, Katniss is thinking strategically, of course. It's like, I bet he won't protect her. And he's like, well, she's actually a really wonderful lady. And it's like, you know, you can only imagine how, because she's so much older. So imagine how young she was when she won the games. Imagine how many decades Mags had to live through of just seeing, like, tribute after tribute die. And even Haymitch, just like, you know, that when Haymitch is like, she's a wonderful lady, it's serious. Yeah. Again, there's only so much I can remember. I can't remember much of the books, so I'm really just taking the movie at what it does. I will say this look is great. This is a good look. Her eyes are solid, hair is solid. It's giving sexy. I like it. And this is where we get Finnick with the sugar cubes. Sugar cubes.
Hello, Finnick.
Do you want a sugar cube?
Sugar cubes! I like that she makes the decision to hold his hand this time. So many timpanis, though. I wonder what their timpani budget is. You know how expensive one timpani is? Nice. She said, bitch, I'm on fire! She said, bitch, I'm on fire. I'm fucking cold. Don't even wave. Don't even wave. Yes. All the things that make a statement. All the things that make a fucking statement. Oh, let's go, Joanna. Let's go.
Amazing. You want sip?
He's too wholesome. He's like, okay. He said, oh my God, it's a girl's boobs. It's a girl's boobs.
Let's do it again sometime.
Thank you. Joanna Mason, District 7.
Remember,
Jesus. Well, okay.
So far, I'm not overwhelmed by our choices.
I mean, what do you think? Most of them are going to be self-medicating alcoholics or drug addicts or something. They all survived this terrible thing, traumatized, and their lives probably did not get better. So I think for me, it is a very similar thing to oftentimes when you meet military veterans, someone with fair amount of dabbling in knowledge into the American kind of military system and has had many friends who have fought and toured with it and all that. It's a very sad thing when you're left out of, when the system no longer needs you. It's a very, very sad, heartbreaking thing. And I don't know exactly when this reaction will be coming out, but if by chance it comes out near Veterans Day or Remembrance Day, my heart goes out to them and all those wounded warriors that are out there living. And I hope that they can receive a semblance of help and an aid in what they need for the great cost and price that they paid for their country. Mm-hmm. Yes, Video Iris! I also gotta say, I love that this was my introduction to Jeffrey Wright, and shortly after this film, we got Westworld with him, so it just made me really happy to experience him first in Catching Fire and then see the great work that he's brought us since then. And I know he's worked before, but this was my introduction to him, Such a great actor. See, like, look at this. Like, Finnick is talking with Mags because it's like, you know, it's a whole, like, I love that Finnick is talking to Mags and she's just listening.
I don't know who we will miss more, you or your brain.
The Court of Crow were written into law by men. Certainly it can be unwritten.
Finnick.
I like how he's giving, I didn't connect it before, but he's giving a Neil deGrasse Tyson vibe, and I like it.
You know, I'm getting totally screwed over here.
Yes.
The deal was that if I win the Hunger Games, I get to live the rest of my life in peace.
Yes.
But now, you want to kill me again.
Everybody, anything to do with it. All right then.
Yes. I think I remember as a child when I was watching that and being like, oh my god, yeah, take it to him. But now as an adult, I'm like, hell yeah. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck that. I would be just as pissed. Damn right, Joanna. Be fucking pissed.
A wedding dress?
Snow made me wear it.
Make him pay for it.
I like that. Again, it's another real recognize real moment. I like that she can pick up on it, where she's like, no, Snow made me wear it. And she knows, Joanna knows exactly what that means and said, you know what? Stick it to him. It's time.
Oh my god! It's like a bird. It's like a
Like a mockingjay.
Take a bow.
Snow said, I'm gonna fuck you up. Gosh, Snow is such a brilliant, he's such a brilliant character of just how creativity and art and fashion specifically can send a political message. And I love it.
The wedding.
I wouldn't have any regrets at all if it weren't.
If it weren't for what? What?
The tea. Drop the tea, drop the tea, drop the tea.
If it weren't for the baby.
Give us the tea! Give us the tea! Yes! Pull whatever you can to stop the games! Toast to you, sir! PETA always gives the tea! He gives the drama! PETA knows how it works on reality TV! Homie knows how it works! Fucking defiance! Defiance! Defiance!
10 seconds to launch.
Oh, I hate this part. I hate this so much. Yep. All of the trauma. And this.
Let the 75th Hunger Games.
Holy shit. What happened to that 1 minute, 60-second countdown? They said, nah, fuck that, you're all killing each other. They said, there we go, okay, 10-second countdown. They learned from last year. They learned from last year. People want to get to the action straight away. I love that no one comes for Mags. Not a single person comes for Mags. For now. I can't remember if they do later. But given the way that her fate will be, not a single victor comes for Mags. Oh, shit. Shit. And she sees this shimmering.
PETA, no!
Yep.
PETA. PETA.
Good thing Finnick knows CPR.
Oh my god.
Be careful, there's a force field up there.
Aww. He's so witty. He's got a good sense of humor, man. I like that we've connected that. We've connected everything about the force field.
It's a dome. We're at the edge of the arena.
And here it comes. Mags's energy is just like, I just want to sleep. I love it.
Count to 12.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, man. But Finnick's so far behind. Oof. Man, that stuff is...
I can't carry him. We have to go.
Max? Max?
Finnick.
Max?
Finnick, we have to go.
We have to get out of here.
The luck of plot armor. Sheer luck. Oh no, not the baboons. Not the demented baboons. What? Oh shit. Don't look at them in the eye! They go feral when you make eye contact. Damn it, you looked him in the eye! You looked him in the eye, stop making eye contact! Oof, that's so many targets. Dang. Okay, try to get to the beach! Oh, God, oh my gosh! So much monkey business! Oh, God! Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
Come on, Flake. Help me get her.
But she sacrificed herself for PETA. She sacrificed herself for him.
She sacrificed herself for me and I didn't even know her name.
Mm-hmm.
You think she sacrificed herself?
Yeah.
Look like it.
Yeah. Because they've all talked without you. They all have a plan. It's a clock! It's a clock!
Hey, stay off her! I got them out for you! Let me go!
For me? What does that mean?
You did want them as allies.
Fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because Haymitch was working and all these things. Respect Haymitch. Put that shit together. Yep. Yep.
Clock Virus, you're a genius!
Yes. Yes, she is. Damn. Yeah, the careers all got together, of course. I mean, it makes sense that brute strength would work.
Change it up. Spin it.
Said spin it. He literally, homie just said spin it. Speaking like a true freaking studio exec. Studio note. Just do that. That's terrifying though. All of those spears falling. Oh. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're freaking dead.
You okay?
This is cruel. This one is so cruel.
Finnick. No, it's not her. It's just a Jabberjay. It's not her.
Oh yeah, not Mockingjay, but Jabberjay. Imagine hearing the screams of your loved ones, and you can't escape. The screams of your loved ones? How fucking sadistic.
It's okay. They're just mutts. It's not real.
I'm gonna go with him as a guard.
No. You're staying here to protect me.
Finnick can protect you just fine on his own.
Yeah, why can't Finnick and Joanna stay with you and PETA and I'll take the coil?
This is the part where everything, it's like, ooh, if things had been different, but they could not let them in on the plan.
This plan, we all agreed to it. All right, let's go.
That's the last we're gonna get of original PETA. I'm actually getting emotional just thinking about it. She took out her tracker. Nice.
Joanna! Katniss, where are you?
Oh.
Let it fly, Miss Everdeen.
Ooh.
Let it fly.
Katniss,
Remember who the enemy is.
remember who the
The
real
real enemy is. Stick it to the man! Stick it to the fucking man! Yes! Break that fucking shield, bitch! Yes!
Heavens be!
And he played your ass. And he played your ass. Remarkable. Wonderful play. Brilliant play. I mean, that very well could have killed Katniss. That falling debris could have definitely killed Katniss.
Morning, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. You son of a bitch.
Listen. We couldn't tell you with Snow watching. It was too risky.
Yeah.
Better for you to know nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have been our mission from the beginning.
Yep.
The plan was always to get you out. Half the tributes were in on it. This is the revolution.
Yep.
And you are the Mockingjay. And we're on our way to District 13 right now.
He still has his tracker in his arm. Joanna cut yours out.
Where is he?
In the Capitol.
You promised me. You're a liar.
You've just been asleep for a few days.
Are we home?
No.
After the games, and they sent in hovercrafts, and they started dropping firebombs.
They're not in 12?
There is no District 12. It's all gone.
Alrighty, guys, that was The Hunger Games Catching Fire. Man, I had so much fun watching that. I really hope that you guys did too. I'm gonna keep it short because I think I said so much within the film. I am looking forward to watching Mockingjay Part 1 and 2. As I mentioned before, I've never seen Mockingjay Part 2. I read the books. I never saw how it was adapted to the film screen. So for the next film, I'm looking forward to revisiting Part 1. If you guys want to see it on YouTube, please, again, like and comment for this series and let me know. Mockingjay will be posted very soon on Patreon for you patrons that are already checking this out. So with all of that, you guys, if y'all want to continue watching, you can check out some videos over here and enjoy the Spooky Spectacular for October, or you can click over here and check out another video. With all of that, please remember that I wish all of you guys love, joy, happiness, and all of the wonderful things in life. I had so much fun with that. I hope you guys did too, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.